Many times, the WNBA and its female athletes are often undervalued and underlooked. However, some gifted athletes continue to shatter glass ceilings and push the envelope for success. 2018 WNBA Rookie of the Year A'ja Wilson is the perfect example of this. Wilson has been a longtime basketball player through high school and college and has worked with a number of coaches who have and continue to inspire her as an athlete and an individual as a whole. What's more, as a woman in a male-dominated sport, she continues to be outspoken when it comes to openly discussing issues such as the pay gap, lack of interest in the WNBA versus NBA, and more. All in all, Wilson herself directly connects to the idea of sports as a religion through the concepts of gifted athletes, sacred spaces, gifted coaches, and the obstacles that come with her gender. First, let's start with the idea of the gifted athlete. A'ja defies the odds as a WNBA player and even won the prestigious Rookie of the Year award earlier this year. She's worked tirelessly to perfect her gift, both on and off the court, and strives to ensure she's playing to the very best of her ability. According to Professor Arnold, it is one's gift that leads them to talent, and that is especially true when it comes to A'ja. For example, A'ja is a gifted athlete in that she's able to perform under any amount of pressure. However, in order to best utilize her gift, she must keep practicing and building up her talent so she is able to reach her full potential. The basketball court is Wilson's sacred space. It's where she's able to practice and perfect her natural gifts and work to the absolute best of her ability in order to succeed. The court represents a sort of safe haven for Wilson. It's where she plays, where her family and friends come to cheer her on, where her coaches motivate her, and where hundreds of fans are eagerly rooting for her. In order for A'ja to reach her full potential on the court, she needs a gifted coach to help her along the way. After all, what makes a coach extraordinary is when they're able to turn losses and challenges into teachable moments for their players, and always continuing to think outside the box when it comes to their coaching. A'ja's coach, Dawn Staley, is a patient, motivating, and encouraging coach who helps A'ja turn her obstacles into lessons so she can better utilize her gift and share it with the world on the basketball court, or in other words, her own sacred space. What's more, even in issues unrelated to her playing, such as the gender pay gap, Coach Staley has unconditionally supported and encouraged Wilson to speak up for what's right. For example, when Wilson made waves in July for speaking against the pay discrimination between the NBA and the WNBA, Coach Staley was the first person to defend Wilson, saying, "I love her voice, love her being an advocate for women, love her empowering those who are in front, side, and behind her. Let the haters hate. We see you behind closed doors." When it comes to gender, it is obvious that yes, A'ja is a woman. She is playing in the WNBA after all. As a woman in a male-dominated sport, A'ja often faces challenges when it comes to her own skills as an athlete, and unfair discrimination between male basketball players and female ones are commonplace. However, as a gifted athlete, A'ja rises above it all, speaks her mind candidly, and continues to hustle hard, even during the off-season. Right now, she's currently playing in China until January to better hone her skills, so she can come back better than ever for the WNBA season here. She's working extra hard just to make herself just as relevant as her male counterparts. All in all, A'ja is just 22, but she's constantly revolutionizing basketball and empowering female athletes and just female individuals around the country.